The house is gone, but its ghost lingers in gave me for my family. Says it's almost the same amount they spent on your college. I freeze. Sacrifice? Ethan, I say, my voice steady despite the fire in my chest. Ignore her. I'll handle it. He sighs, relieved but angry. I'm not giving her anything, Mom. It's for my daughter. Good, I say. Keep it that way. Like she's been waiting. Sarah, I say, keeping my tone even. We need to talk. All three of us. Me, you, Mark. Tomorrow morning in person. No confusion. She hesitates, then agrees. naming a coffee shop near Mark's office. I hang up, my hands shaking, not from fear, but from fury. She's crossed a line, not just with me, but with Ethan. And I'm done letting her rewrite my story. The night stretches long, sleep a distant stranger. I think of those college years, the weight of them. I was 30, Ethan a toddler, Mark working, overtime while I studied in the glow of a desk lamp. We agreed on it. My degree was our future, a way to secure Ethan's life. The house was ours, marital money paying for gas, groceries, my tuition. Sarah wasn't there then, not yet, but she crept in later, her pregnancy a wedge that split us before the papers were signed. Mark paid her bills, her rent, while I maxed out credit cards to buy Ethan shoes. Struggled? They don't know the half of it. Morning comes, gray and sharp, the air biting as I head to the coffee shop. It's a small place, all exposed brick, and the hum of espresso machines. I get there early, claim a table by the window, my coffee black and untouched. Mark and Sarah walk in, him looking tired, her with a defiant tilt to her chin. I don't waste time. "So, Sarah," I say as they sit, my voice calm but pointed. "Want to tell me why you think it's appropriate to ask my son for money?" Mark's head snaps to her, his eyes narrowing. "You asked Ethan for money?" Sarah doesn't flinch, just leans forward, her words clipped. "I asked for what we're owed. The money you gave him, it's almost exactly what we spent on her college. She's never paid her debts, and I'm not letting it slide." I stare at her, the audacity sinking in. Mark's face shifts, confusion turning to something harder. "Sarah, what the hell?" She barrels on, undeterred. "For years, we struggled because of her school. No new car, no bigger house, my kids sharing a room. She got her degree, her fresh start, and we got nothing." I laugh, not because it's funny, but because it's absurd, a sound that cuts through. Her litany. Struggled? I think of the credit card bills I paid alone, the nights I went hungry so Ethan could eat, the way I rebuilt from nothing while she and Mark played house. I think of the house I let go, the divorce I didn't drag out, the peace I gave them at my own cost. And she's sitting here, claiming my tuition, paid by my husband in our marriage, as her burden? It's laughable, I say, my voice low, steady. "You think you're owed anything from when you were the mistress?" "We were married, Sarah. Mark's money was our money, and he chose to invest in my degree. You had zero claim to it until you married him, years after our divorce. You don't get to rewrite history." Her eyes flash, but I'm not done. "And asking Ethan, dragging him into this? Don't ever contact him about money again. You'll never see a dime from me." Sarah rolls her eyes, shoves her chair back, and storms out, leaving a wake of silence. Mark stays, his hands clasped, staring at the table. "Why didn't you just call me?" he asks, quiet. "I would have handled it." "I tried," I say, my voice flat. "Twice. Went to voicemail." He frowns, pulls out his phone, scrolls. His face hardens. "She blocked your number." The spark catches, and I see it now. Sarah's insecurity, her need to control, to claim what was never hers. Mark looks at me, and for a moment I see the man I married, not the one who left. "I'm sorry," he says. "I didn't know." "There's more," I say, and I tell him. Her calls to his sister, his cousin, his sister-in-law, all pressuring me to pay my debt. The texts, the voicemails, now blocked. And worst of all, her reaching out to Ethan, tainting a gift meant for his daughter. Mark's jaw tightens, but he doesn't defend her, just nods, like he's carrying his own weight now. "I'll make sure it stops," he says. "She won't bother you again." We leave separately, the coffee shop fading behind me. I drive home, the city a blur, and think of Ethan, of the check, of the life I fought for. Sarah's wrong. I paid my debts, not in dollars but in years, in choices, in letting go of a house so they could have their family. I open Reddit, type it all out, raw and unfiltered. AITA for refusing to repay my ex-husband for the tuition he paid. I hit post, needing someone to see me, to see the spark that's caught, to tell me if I'm burning right or wrong. The fire's lit, and I'm standing in its glow. Ethan's voice in my ear, Sarah's delusion a fading echo. She's out there, probably spinning her story, and I'm here, wondering if I've fought too hard or not hard enough. What do you think? Am I right to shut her down? Or am I holding a grudge too tight? Tell me, because this story's a flame, and I need your eyes on it. Share it if it burns you. Pass it to someone who's faced a past that won't stay buried. And if you're with me, stay close. The blaze is coming, and I want you to feel its heat. The apartment smells of chamomile and memory, a faint trace of the life I've rebuilt since the divorce papers dried in 2008. I'm Kate, 42, a woman who's carried her son, Ethan, through years of scraped-together survival, only to face my ex-husband's wife, Sarah, demanding I repay college tuition from a marriage. I'm at the kitchen counter, pouring coffee, the mug a familiar weight in my hands. Ethan's photo Explain that it's not about the money. Not really. It's about respect, about a past she's twisting, about a son she's hurt. But the words feel too big, too heavy for a screen. My friend Lisa texts, having heard whispers of the drama. Sarah's out of her mind, she writes. You don't owe them a cent. Want to grab coffee? I smile, grateful for her clarity, her loyalty. Soon, I reply. Need to sort this first. I think of Ethan's daughter, of the check, of the future I'm building for them. Sarah's claim feels smaller now, but it's still there, a thorn I can't ignore. I wonder what Mark's saying to her tonight. If he's seeing the woman who blocked me, who used his family as pawns, will he stop her, or will she keep pushing, rewriting my life to fit her story? The blaze is alive, and I'm in its heart. Ethan's strength my anchor. Sarah's lies a wind that feeds it. She's out there, maybe scheming, maybe shaken, and I'm here, wondering if I've burned too much or not enough. What do you think? Am I right to stand firm, or am I letting the past flare too bright? Tell me, because this fire's ours to tend. Like a spark we're guarding together. Share it if it scorches you. Pass it to someone who's faced a debt that's not theirs. And if you're still here, don't leave. The ashes are coming, and I want you to see what's left. The apartment feels lighter now, like it's exhaled a breath it held too long. I'm Kate, 42, a woman who's carried the weight of a broken marriage and a son, Ethan, who's now a father himself. Weeks have passed since Sarah, my ex-husband Mark's wife, demanded a reminder of why I fought. I'm sipping coffee, the mug warm, when my phone pings. A text from Ethan. Dad called, said he talked to Sarah. Think it's done. I pause, the words sinking in. Done. Can it be that simple? I think of Sarah's eye roll at the coffee shop, her litany of struggles I tuned out, her claim to a debt that was never hers. I type back, good. You okay? Home, the brick house where Ethan took his first steps. I didn't fight for it, didn't want Sarah's Anger. You don't owe them anything, Mom. I see what you did for me. His words land. You. But you okay? Really? I pause, the question heavier than it sounds. Light.